I really, really need a margarita to go with this one. Welcome back to Brit, Beni, Beauty. Today we are taking it back into the kitchen. We are gonna make some salsa and guacamole today, but they're gonna be a super fun version of each. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification button so you know when the next time is that I put out a video. Let's get started in today's easy peasy salsa recipes. So first up, we have a fun spin on, it's almost like a Pico de Gallo meets salsa. And this recipe was actually introduced to me a few years ago by my aunt. And it has remained one of my ultimate favorite recipes. I love like the mix of sweet and spicy. So if you're into that, you're gonna love today's recipe. And then the second recipe that we're gonna do is actually a guacamole, but we are going to incorporate some fun mango into it. So I love making guacamole with mango and even sometimes peaches. I feel like I should have prepped like a pina colada or something to go along with this recipe. Anyways, we are going to make the pineapple salsa. You're gonna need 3/4 of a whole pineapple. And then we'll just start by putting that into a bowl. You're gonna wanna add half of a chopped onion. Now I'm using sweet onion. This was also an awesome tip by my mom and my aunt. So a sweet onion tastes amazing and it doesn't, at least for me, it doesn't give you the heartburn. You can opt for a red onion if you prefer. Next up, I have 1 whole red bell pepper and 1 whole orange bell pepper. And you wanna dice these up really, really fine. And same with the pineapple, same with the onions. In my salsas, I like things diced super, super small. You can also use a chopper. I used a chopper for the bell peppers and then the others were done by hand. It's time to bring the heat in. This is 1 whole large jalapeno. I've left the seeds and I just popped it right into the chopper. If you like heat, you're gonna love this. If you don't want the heat, just leave this jalapeno out. Next up, you're gonna wanna take 1 whole garlic clove and I just pop it into the mincer. So a tip when buying garlic, always make sure that you're buying garlic not from China because they actually bleach their garlic. So if you're in the grocery store, you'll actually notice that the garlic from China is super, super white, which we obviously don't want. We want it in its natural color, so it should be naturally a little dark. Next, we're gonna add half of a lime. So these are really, really big limes. I've obviously pre-juiced these. So half a lime will do. If it's a small lime, I would do the whole thing. And this little guy is the cutest and most convenient lime squeezer. It's probably meant for lemon since it's yellow, but anyways, today we're using it for our limes. And it's great because it catches the seeds and it also catches the pulp. So if you want to add pulp, you can totally just grab it from the top. But if you don't want the pulp, then you just pop the top off and then pour. So like I said, this was 1 whole lime, so I'm gonna add half. And now we're gonna add some cilantro or coriander, as some people call it. It smells so fresh and delicious. The other great thing about this salsa is it's so colorful. So it looks amazing when it's on the table. You know, once COVID passes, when we're hosting get-togethers. And for the cilantro, you can just add however much you want. This was 1 entire bunch. So I'll probably do about half of it because I do love cilantro. Let's now add some pink salt. So again, this is just going to be to taste. I'm going to do 3 little pinches of pink salt. I prefer pink salt over sea salt because they've actually found traces of plastic in some sea salt crystals. So pink salt is my ultimate favorite, and plus it like looks super cute because it's pink. And again, you can totally like taste this afterwards after we're done mixing it. And if you need to add anything more, by all means, or you know, let's just say you really like bell peppers, so you want to add more bell peppers, by all means. And now we're going to add some black pepper. And again, I always just eyeball my pink salt and my pepper, but if I was to guess, I'd probably say it's about half a teaspoon of each. Here we go, we've added all of our ingredients, just like that. It's under 10 ingredients. Now we're just gonna give it a little mix. So simple. You really, honestly, if you just prep all the ingredients ahead of time, it just takes a few minutes to put it all together. I wish you could smell this right now because it absolutely smells amazing. So fresh. And like I said, the pineapple mixed with the heat from the jalapeno is insane. And it looks so pretty. My aunt, normally when she does it, she is the most crafty lady. She will actually serve it in the boat of the pineapple. It looks so cute. So if you're really artsy and creative, then you might want to think about doing that. And there you have it. It's all ready to be presented and to be devoured, because heads up, little FYI, this will not last long, guaranteed. So grab your corn chips or your sietes, dive it. On to recipe number 2. We have finished our gorgeous and delicious pineapple salsa. Now we are doing mango guacamole. Seriously, so good. All it takes is less than 10 ingredients. Again, we're keeping it simple with these recipes. When we can, bring to someone's house, especially like in the summertime, you know, when the sun is out. I'm just daydreaming about summer, and you know, you just eat guacamole and salsa. Anywho, we're gonna start off with 3 whole guacamoles, 3 whole avocados. Try that one again. So this is how I like to prepare my avocados. I really, really need a margarita to go with this one. Pina colada with the pineapple and a margarita with the mango guacamole. Sounds good. So I like to half my avocados, and then I just take a knife and go straight down, turn it to the side, and then straight down. I take a spoon, and then I just scoop out the insides. So here we have our 3 avocados. Now, you don't have to be perfect when you're doing the slices, because I'll show you why. So the reason why I like to get those big chunks is like for my preference, when I eat guacamole, I don't really like it to be super all mashed up together like mashed potatoes. I like there still to be some nice avocado chunks. So this is my little tip to get amazing guacamole. You just use a potato masher, and then you just start mashing, but still don't go too crazy. I mean, if you want it to be like mashed potatoes, then go for it. But if you want it to be a little chunkier, really get those nice cubes of avocado in there, then just do a delicate mash here. Next up, I'm gonna add my pink salt and my pepper. I like to add the spices right away because I find that when you're mixing everything together, it just really helps to incorporate the flavors and the spices. So I just did about 3 pinches. Again, I never really measure with my pink salt and my pepper. It's honestly to taste. So you can start out small, and then at the end, if you want to add more, go right ahead. Now I'm gonna take 1 whole clove of garlic and just press that in. At this point, I'm gonna now add my lime. So this is the lime juice from 1 whole large lime. In my guacamole, I absolutely love a ton of lime juice. So if you don't want to go crazy on the lime juice, just do half of a lime or 1 whole small lime. And I also like to add my lime juice at the beginning because it helps to keep the avocado from browning. Next up, I'm gonna add some hot sauce. So if you don't like things spicy, just omit the hot sauce. But if you do like a good kick, I love the Siete. This is the habanero hot sauce. It is so flavorful. The ingredients are so clean, and I prefer it over any other hot sauce that I've tried. But if you can't get your hands on the Siete, it is quite pricey. You can use like a Frank's Red Hot or Tabasco, or you could even add like fresh jalapeno if you want, or chili flakes, totally up to you. I'm gonna start off with 1 full teaspoon. I have my leftover cilantro here from when we made the pineapple salsa. So I'm gonna use about half of what's left over, and then I'm gonna save the remainder to put on top at the end. I've got 1 small diced tomato. I've got half of a sweet onion chopped. Again, you can totally use red onion if you prefer. Next up is the key ingredient. So this is 1 whole mango diced. We're just gonna put that on top. You can absolutely do a peach. Peach is probably my favorite, but they're not in season. I'm just gonna go ahead and mix everything together. Top it off with the leftover cilantro. And there we have it. Mango guacamole. So delicious, fresh, and easy. And healthy, really. Plantain chips are your chips of choice. And dig in. I love these big chunks of avocado. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed these recipes. Definitely let me know in the comments if you give them a try, which one's your favorite, and if you prefer the guacamole better with the peaches or with the mango. Don't forget to subscribe to Brit, Beni, Beauty and like and turn those notifications on so you know the next time I put out a video. Also mention that this video is not sponsored at all by Siete. I just truly love their hot sauce. I hope you have an amazing day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.